welcome to, well, there's the title right there. That was very loud. Hello? Oh, why does the game look like that? Just... Edith Finch. Is this my... Oh,
a lot of
okay.
this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
That is a Hello Neighbor-esque house right there. Okay, I can't run. Okay. This is obviously a walking simulator, so this is going to be quite the interesting story, so...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
How is that? Something about that just doesn't seem right. How did... All laws of architecture being broken right now. And physics. I think that thing should just be falling over right now. Falling over. Oh, okay.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Can I look in the mail? See what's in there? Nope. Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No trespassing. Well, I'm gonna trespass. This property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Well, who would even want to come here?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Yeah, mystery. What's this way? What's this way? I wanna... Okay, I'm not going that way. I'm just gonna go this way. This seems like the speedy way, and I have to walk everywhere, so I'm gonna go this way. You're a very loud frog. You should shush now.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
You inherited the house.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Well, I'm just gonna keep on chugging to this house. So, I inherited the house. And my mom just gave me a key when she passed. Didn't tell me what it was for. Just assumed I'd know. There's like, this house
The
looks...
house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I'd been dreaming about it.
The house looks like it has at least 1 million doors. I mean, I'm gonna have to try every single one of them until I find the right door. Okay, how was that? How is that possible? I don't suppose her dad was a good architect. Or maybe the family's just full of great architects. 'Cause this is beautiful. What a beautiful masterpiece.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Is this a horror game? Seems more like a horror game to me. Wait, who's missing? What is that? Who? Oh, I'm fat! Oh, I'm fat! I got a belly! I've been eating way too much McDonald's. That's what I've been doing. Milton Finch. Well, what happened to Milton Finch?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
What?
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Oh, that dragon. Okay, yeah, my eyes were not looking at that. I didn't even know what I was looking at. Interesting house.
Now,
Interesting
as a
everything.
17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I'm not pregnant, am I? It looks less like fat, more like pregnant fat. That doesn't look McDonald's fat. I would make a joke about Nikocado Avocado, but he sort of lost all his weight, so that's out of the question. Just go in. Does the key go to the house?
The key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Then what the hell's the key for? Hello?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
You know, you're really trying to build this like a horror game. Is there going to be some horror stuff in here? 1 second. Nothing like opening a Coke. Not sponsored, by the way. Coca-Cola. Am I going through the doggy door? How's my fat ass going through the doggy door?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I was hoping maybe like the fat would like kind of I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
This is quite the house.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, okay. In loving memory, Edith Finch. Beloved brother to Edith.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Ew, that doesn't look too good. How long is it? 7 years? Why did everyone just leave? What happened to the house?
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Well, that's what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh. There we go. There's the text. Edie.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Well, you gotta put those old geezers in the home sometime, huh?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Okay, hold on. What? Sank? Like the 3D text going on here. Well, that is a nice view. That's a nice view right there. Can I look outside? No? Okay, I thought, what's that right there? I honestly don't know what the hell I'm doing. Hello? Is this what the keys
Mom
for?
always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I can break down the door, though. Barbara. Oh. Oh, that is... Oh, wait, I do it with the mouse. Wait.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That didn't control right. Bigfoot? Barbara Finch. Is she an actor? Actress?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Like a bunch of pink box stuff. I forgot what that's called. I feel embarrassed. Who glued this shut? It looks like caulk or like something. I don't know what they did to this door, but why? Hello?
After
Is
Milton
anyone here?
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So that explains. Wait, why did she seal them all? Oh, are they all like this? Oh, they are. Hello?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Can I look?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh, she got her 2 minutes. What the hell is that? What the 1944 to 1960? Wow. When does this game take place?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
My friend Bigfoot. That sounds like a movie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Sven Hofstad Finch, 1915 to 1964. 1917 to 2010. Jesus Christ. Why didn't she die sooner? That's old.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That's, a little weird.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Okay, let's talk about the pink fluffy stuff everywhere. No. No. I don't like that. I don't like looking at that. I don't like looking at that. What's with old people and putting like pink, like just fluffy stuff all over the bathroom? Like, no, don't put carpet in the bathroom. That's nasty.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Well, what's in here? What did
Louis
you
told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Secret passages? Well, I would believe it, honestly. With the house looking like this. Wow, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's what the key was for?
My mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh! Secret passages! I knew it.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Wow.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Am I crawling? Oh, I am.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Hello? Hello? Why would the door close on me there? Anything here? No.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Oh, there's the door. Okay. I was like, where the hell is the door? Wait. Oh, this is the door. Okay. Okay. I see the peephole there now.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Well, that's cool.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Wow, she was
Before my
only
mom
10?
sealed the doors.
10 years? Jeez. Molly Finch's. Oh, diary.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary.
Why do these
I'll be
pages
gone
look
soon,
brand
but I wanted
spanking
to
new?
tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
You're gonna make me eat the gerbil food? This is how to degrade a gamer 101.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Is that droppings right there? Can I eat those too? Okay, do I go out the door?
I kept eating and eating.
Oh no. That is nasty. That is nasty. Ew.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Are these even real? I guess they're real enough for me to eat them. Jeez, that is nasty.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Barn swallow? What the hell is
I
a
reached
barn
out for her.
swallow?
And suddenly, I was a cat.
That's cool and all, but, what? You got quite the imagination. Come here.
I tried to be quiet,
Let me eat
but
you.
the bird was really scared.
Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. Ugh, come here. Yeah. I almost got him. I'm.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Well, I've almost got her like a million times.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
I thought I jumped off. Can I jump there? No. Where am I jumping to? Oh, here.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Oh yeah, but I'm
All I
climbing
cared
it as a
about was
cat.
Eating that mama bird.
Well, that's messed up.
I got
Come
into
here!
it, and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind.
I want
Then
what
I
you're
heard
smoking,
little
kid.
teeth nibbling in the grass.
Cause you're smoking something. What am I? Oh, am I actually trying to? Okay, I'm trying to.
Rabbits.
Hello? Hello? Oh, there's a rabbit, there's a rabbit, there's a rabbit. Yes! Yes!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Ew.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Something bigger? What are you trying to eat? A bear? Hello?
A mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit? Yeah, we ate her child, let's eat her now too. Let's eat a whole family of
She was almost
rabbits.
too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I need water. I need water. Help. 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 What is going on? Oh.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now,
Why the hell did
I
a...
was hungrier than ever.
How you gonna honk at a shark? Want the fish. With the fish. Where's the fish?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, I got me a seal. I'm eating a seal.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Really good. Oh. Let me follow that blood trail. Come here. Come here.
Grabbed on tight. And I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Excuse me. Ew. A tentacle? Ew. Hello? How do I control this? Oh, we go this way. Hello? What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. I was a little confused there.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Gonna eat the people next, huh? You're a monster, kid, you know that? Where's the humans? Oh, I see a human.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Well. Come and get you. Ha ha! Well, that's messed up. Am I gonna get the captain?
Stop, but also I didn't.
This thing looks nasty. I'm a drunken sailor, I'm gonna get me a drunken sailor, gonna eat me a drunken sailor. Gonna eat a drunken sailor. That is some very loud music right there. Hopefully not copyright, I hope. Trying to get out of here. Oh, okay, that was weird.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Oh, what is it now? You had humans, you had rabbits. You were a shark, and you
I
ate
slithered
fish.
onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, what's in here? This is nasty. This is nasty. That is even more nasty. Am I gonna eat someone's shit now? Is that what it is? I'm gonna eat shit?
I got closer and closer.
Oh, are you gonna eat yourself, huh? Dude?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That is quite strange.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I'm not sure I would have believed that, but Grandma would have, because we need to put her in a home. No way. How the fuck is this thing not caving in?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Ooh, nice.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
I like how I weigh like
When we
200
adopted
pounds
a
and I'm
stray
not
kitten,
breaking this.
She was the one who named it Molly.
I'm not breaking this.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Hello? Well, yeah, they must all be dead now, yeah.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Oh, you're a Norwegian family, huh? Wait. Hello? Oh,
Odin
okay, there we go.
Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
I'm sorry, that just... Ingeborg sounds like... gibberish to me. Maybe that's fucked up.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
You sailed off with a house. Is this even possible?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
How is there a picture of this again?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Oh, so this is an island? Where?
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Is that the old house too?
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Is that the guy right there who came up with the incredible architecture design? Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. That was nice.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Goes back down the family tree. Pills? Bells?
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Oh, wow. Where is this island at? That's my question.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I want to know what she's gonna say about that. Build 1937 Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Sounds like the misfortune followed us here. Dragon kills Finch. That's...
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Ew. I don't like that sound. Ew, I don't like that sound. Oh god, I don't like that sound. Ew. That is so nasty.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, this is nasty. This isn't even carpet. What is this? Confetti?
It was a pretty big trace.
No shit. Okay, real talk. Okay, what happens if, like, you miscalculate peeing, right? And then it just goes straight into the pink carpet. How do you clean that up? I guess a carpet cleaner, but, I mean, still, that's why this is inconvenient. I'm not saying anything, okay? How the hell do I get out of here? Something in the bathroom, maybe? Maybe a secret? Ooh. There's a secret in this bathroom. Really? Really? You don't say.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Wow. Now that is cool. Why? There's so many like secret like walkways and. Okay, now this is creepy.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So he just came back here, went to his grandma's bathroom to take pictures. This is... What? What? Wow. Now this is cool. That is cool. But it's kind of noticeable from here, so I don't... It's not as big of a secret as they would have liked it to be. Captured the secret lives of war photographers.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
I wonder why.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Ah, foot. Way.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh no.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never leave.
What is that out there?
And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
What, am I not gonna fly off the edge?
Calvin! Dinner's ready!
I don't care!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Am I actually gonna fly off the edge?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe
I'm
if I
sorry,
said
go
that,
away, Mom. I'm playing swing set.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
I would not do this. I'm sorry, I don't even like going this high in the swing.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I'm really gonna fly, aren't I? I'm gonna fly! Oh! Okay, now this is too high.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That is fucked. That is messed up.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
What, trying to jump off the edge
After the funeral,
of a cliff?
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
It's kind of sad, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Hello? What? Another secret passage? Oh yeah, another secret passage. Should've known. Well, that's cool.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
You know what else is tight? It was built for smaller hands and bellies. Ah, Barbara's room, the coolest.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, it was a cardboard thing. One of those to cut out. Well, she seemed like she really enjoyed her 2 minutes of fame. That's for sure.
I never thought about
Hello?
how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Is there mold on that? I can't tell, but if there's not mold, how is there not mold? Barb Street. That's the wind. Why is there a picture of a guy? Ooh, comic book stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved
You almost
this
broke
one.
that bed. Walk on the treadmill.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Oh,
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
yeah, you need the right
Her biggest
motivation.
fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So
What terrible luck.
got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Really?
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I
Scooby-Doo.
loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making
Scooby-Doo
puzzles and
ass.
secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding
Okay.
until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
Well, that's important
20
information.
minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him. Right on cue.
He's probably dead. He's probably dead. He's definitely
She
dead.
reached for the music box.
Ooh, okay, I grab it.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh. Is it Halloween?
She found
Halloween,
Miss
baby.
Finch and imagined the worst.
Oh no. Ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Die cans. That doesn't look good. I'm gonna go the other way. Can I go the other way? No. Ah, ah, ah.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer,
Hello?
Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Well, that's not cool. Oh, this first Finn. Move out of the way, bitch. Do I look in the fridge?
Oh, the fridge rattled and grew still.
Can I hit the fridge? Is the fridge the Hookman killer?
Oh dear!
just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused.
You're a dick, Rick. Get out of here.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show.
Late Picture Show.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Is there a real Hookman killer here?
Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
You're dead. I go up there and he's literally dead. Ah. That's not good. Who's dead? Walter, are you dead? You dead? Coming in.
Walter, are you there?
Are you there? You good?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas
Oh,
Island
really?
police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Well, there's a Hookman killer.
Returned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless.
Ah, of course.
Fight,
Of course. Oh! Well, where's Walter? Is he dead?
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, I'm out of
There's
here.
gotta be another way out.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
This is all staged by Rick. The news broadcast, everything. Is that just...
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Ah!
He wasn't
Well then.
but she sensed the story might not be over.
Double
yet.
tap. We gotta go kill him. We gotta go finish him off real quick. We gotta finish him off now. Best friend out there. Come on now.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
Rick. Rick, if this is you, I'm gonna kill you, Rick. Rick is a dick.
at the door. She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Wow. What about the Hookman?
Had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she
Ooh.
realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance.
Come on.
of
Come on. You got this. She's just kind of like
I was
smiling.
myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same
Well,
night.
Rick is a dick, so
And little
he deserves
Walter,
it.
hiding under his bed the whole time.
No, he
did
was
all
not.
very hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Is this
Now
true?
that's what I call a real
Or somewhat true?
eerie tale.
feel like some of it's got to be like true to an extent, right?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Do I go back through there or no? I would assume I do, right? There's like nowhere else in here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, because there was an ear in it. It's quite an eerie music box, huh? I'll assume I can't go up there yet. I'm going to assume. Walk faster! Oh my god. Walk faster. Come on. There we go. That took a lot of arm strength. That is creepy. That needs to stop. Now. That needs to stop. That is creepy. I don't like it. I also don't like that either. Too much creek. Too much creek. Just too many creeks. Too many creeks. Nothing. Okay. No secrets. No
Mom
secrets.
said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I can see why. Well, I don't want to slip into this. Whoa.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I can't see anything. Hello?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
What am I gonna find in the fridge?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
There are so many secret passages, I swear.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Just caves down here. I
She
cannot
said after
see.
Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Or he
If there's a pattern in all these
lived
stories,
here. Jesus, this is a lot of food.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Let me just look around real quick before I... Okay, nothing.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What the fuck?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after
Incredible
a few days,
gameplay.
I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Ew.
I always expected to be
Those
dead
peaches?
tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
I love copyrighted music. Can't
Even
get
a
enough
monster
of the copyrighted
on the other
music.
side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Bottoms up.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
Maybe it was
Maybe I just got
Edith.
tired of being afraid.
It was Edith's fat self stomping around upstairs. Maybe that's what the shaking and the rattling was.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
How do you do this?
I have to leave while I still can.
Yeah, let me get out of here. Been 30 years, wasting my whole life down here. Watch me die as soon as I walk out the cell. As soon as I walk out of here, I'm gonna die.
And Molly.
Going around here.
And Calvin.
What's this?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
This game is so like, it's got style. I like it. It's got style. I like it. Oh, that's where I came from.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
I'm ready.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Don't tell me I'm gonna get hit by a train.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week.
Or a single
I'd be
minute.
happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun.
Jump out the way. Jump out the way. How did I know that? How did I know that? How did I know that? How did I know that was gonna happen?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Jesus. What a nice family. What a nice family, indeed. Okay.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Let's go into the creepy basement. The basement under the basement. The basement to the basement.
Maybe she was
Okay.
afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if
Yeah,
she
down
never
here
pulled
eating
the
tomato
uncle
paste.
under the house,
Peaches.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Maybe that's what Edie meant by the mole man.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Is this where he threw his trash and pissed and all that good stuff? Let me jump right in.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I'm about to share the same fate as Walter. Imagine that's how
Now
the
that there's
game
only
ends.
one of us left. Or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Maybe I should like get off the track just in
Found out what
case.
happened to everyone else.
Don't want to be like Walter.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Don't want to end up tomato
Maybe we
paste
believed so much
like he
in
was
the family
eating for
curse,
30 years.
we made it real.
Maybe you did. Maybe that's true. Wow, okay, there's
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
civilization. And there's that thing I saw earlier, which kind of looks kind of creepy out there. Some alien shipwreck out
Maybe
there.
it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Late.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Is there a bean in there? Was I insulting a little bean that's in
And
my
the
belly this whole
history you're a
time?
part of.
I think she's pregnant. Okay, so I didn't eat a lot of McDonald's. Okay. That makes more sense.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I mean, then again, that does look like a pregnant belly, so...
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Jeez. I'm 17 and I'm having a child? Aw, man. Where's the father? I want my child support. I want my child support. So I'm coming here to kind of like write and tell my child about their family and
When you look at the house, that history of imagination and
the
stubbornness
house.
and madness.
I haven't been up there yet.
Any of it seems possible.
Okay, I go this way.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
You know
the
your
pet
family's
cemetery
bad when
may
you
be more
build the
comfortable than the
when you
human
build
one.
the cemetery before the house.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
You sit on them, You sit on them with that belly. Okay, I'll stop.
Sven built the
I'll
house,
stop.
but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Of course, she had to think about the dead first.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, it's a monument of the... Is that Odin?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, okay. Getting some lore here.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Was that it? Oh, let me jump off. Let me fly. Like, what was his name? I forgot their names.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
This is currently the latest that I've ever recorded. That's why I'm yawning. I always record in the morning.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis and Sanjay Kumar.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Dig up that traumatic family history and past.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I am... Girl, go get some rest. What are you doing? Oh my god, you're trying to kill your child. You are trying to kill you and your child. What the... Oh.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Make up with the door.
They were both pretty intense.
Okay. Hello. You wanna eat my foot? You want my foot? Yeah, try on my foot.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Is that why there's movie directors? Are too afraid to get in front of the camera?
Dawn, I promise
Oh, wow.
you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a life perfect.
It's gonna rain
Oh.
the whole weekend, isn't it?
I will
never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's the
I'm gonna
spirit.
take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Let me take a picture of that. Yeah.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Oh. What am I taking a picture of? What is it? Oh. Oh, I see him.
Hold still on.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
That took me a while to find for some reason.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
Blah, blah,
You know who
blah.
else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
I should be a photographer. I'm so good at this.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Ooh. That's a keeper right
Before
there.
you take the shot, let me get a picture of him.
Where is he? Huh?
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Ah, I'm spazzing out.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Wow, I caught that. Dang. A selfie.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
I'm coming. You crying? Don't cry. Don't cry. Here.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
That is such a way to die. Getting bucked by
Of
a
all
deer.
these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That's messed up. That is messed up. What a way to die. More secret passages. I'm not surprised. This house is full of secrets.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Sounds like it. Oh. That's sad. A lawsuit has been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days after this summons is served on you to file a written response. Okay, boring.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he's sorry.
No. Copyright. Ooh. Woo. Oh, there goes the froggy. He's got quite the imagination. Oh yeah, he's got quite the imagination here.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Oh, did they get a divorce?
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Did they do it because little Gregory dies? I would assume he dies in the bath somehow. Whoa! Oh yeah.
You reminded me me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it was, he
Oh,
saw.
help me, guys. Help me. Yeah. 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 But let me get the big whale. Can I get him? I want to get him. How do I go? Go. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It sure made him happy.
Whoa! Yeah, I got it. Get on. Go!
I know how silly it sounds.
Oh, that's so cool. This is a fun little mini game.
Baby being too happy. I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Oh no.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no. What happens? Oh no.
She could have told us about the world he saw.
This is sad. This is sad.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
This is sad. Because, oh man.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Wasn't it kind of her fault? Kinda, just a little bit.
Sure. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Thanks for traumatizing me, game. That's sad. That is so sad. What do I got left? Edie. I thought I already went in her room. So what do I have left? Gus, Don, Milton, and Lewis. Man. That is sad. That's sad. That is quite sad.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our
Oh.
father never hit us kids, at least
Ew.
not very hard. Before the day my
At least
brother
not
said
very
in teenage
hard.
disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Well, let me get all those words. Not gonna lie, this game has some, like, pretty
Father made
fun
him come, of
mini
course,
games.
But Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Let me get the words, please. I want the words.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never
What?
met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, look at the kite. What's going on? Let me crash your wedding with my kite. Oh yeah, this is how a kite works right here. I think the kite's a little broken. I'm just hitting it. It's the cliff. It's a little clunky. What's all I'm gonna do? Do I just kite until it kites and then it kites? Okay, do I kite the kite? Okay, give me the words. There we go.
When the
There
time
we
for
go.
photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Nice, Gus.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Words, words, words. Words, words, words.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid. Nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, this is nice. This is cool. Words, 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 words.
Thunder sounded much too
Words.
close and full of angry power.
Words.
But all my father said to this was,
Words.
make the music louder.
Words. Give me all of them. Yes, yes, yes. That's how I died, a tent?
I wish that I could truly say I
No?
thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
So how did he die? Was he
She
lost
never
in the
told
storm?
me, But Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Why is almost everyone dying before they even become a adult? This is messed up. We're so unlucky that even the kids are dying first.
My mom
There's
was
only
never
very
lost
select
after her
people who
brothers died.
live past the age of 18.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
This is Dawn's room. This is her mom's room.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay. No. I gotta climb back up them damn stairs. Oh, God. It wouldn't be as bad as if this animation wasn't as slow.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
I just realized we're going up the house now. We're going to the upper areas.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
So instead of spanning outward, you expanded upward.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
The scientific method: observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. Love me the scientific method. All these things. I hate these things. I hate these things. I don't know why. I just hate these things. I've had a bad rep with them.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Who built this?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Is that a stripper pole in the middle there? What was he doing in here? Okay. No, lines and more lines.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Is that a frog with a monocle? Or a frog with a sperm for an eye? Milton, we get to learn about Milton now. Wow, this is cool. This is insanely cool. I'd love to have a room like this.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, oh, okay. Wow, these are always like so cool. So cool. I used to watch videos of just like these whatchamacallits, this thing. I always thought that was like so cool. I wanna go up there. I wanna go up there. Is there a secret door? Okay, I did it that time.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Wow. Wonder what happened to him.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Cause that helps.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Did she kill Milton? Did she kill Milton? You for real about to make me walk all the way around?
Mom
Hello?
definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
This is really high up. How is this not tumbling
After he
over?
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
I don't think this house is up to code. Honestly.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Yeah. Oh, he is a pothead. Okay. Wondered if you left any for me. Just jump off. What a cool idea for a room. There's the bong.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I wonder what that smell is like.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
A little gym ball. You got a whole setup up here? Now that is cool. That is cool.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Yeah.
He kept working at the cannery.
How beautiful.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
What is that? Put my hand in the...
Wander.
Okay, how do... Oh, okay, I see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm multitasking.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
Multitasking is so easy. So easy.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
This is so cool.
He knew it was all in his head.
That's cool.
But he took it very seriously. I had hopes he'd find himself.
Oh. Door. Okay, that's cool.
But he found something more.
Wow, this
I
is...
worried about him then.
This is so cool how it mixes like different like stylistic...
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss.
Like... I really love how like this game is mixing like so many different genres and different stylistic choices that just...
Model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yeah, I mean, this is all I'm doing. Shit, I wish I had this job.
New Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
His imagination is taking over.
At first.
Oh no,
He
this
told me
is...
he'd made a new friend.
Scruffles! I'm gonna name you Scruffles. Scruffles. Come on, Scruffles, follow me this way.
On the edge
You
of a
got
city
this.
he named Lewis Tokyo. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Brick by
Then he
brick.
made musicians.
Follow me this way, guys. I am your king. I'm Lewis.
And songs for him to
Lewistopia.
play.
King Lewis of Lewistopia.
He talked about starting a band.
Thank you guys.
He was
Thank
always
you.
humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
It seems to be growing stronger. Yes, it's taking up like 90% of my screen.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
Oh god, multitasking is so easy.
were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor,
And he was elected.
and he won.
Wow.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
He
It became
left.
a game for him.
Damn. This is just so cool.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Alright, chill, Napoleon.
New Louisville.
New Louisville. These are creative names.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
I'm sorry, but the names he's coming up with, just beautiful.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even
Just
as
kept
his mother
working.
pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Sorry, Mom, I'm too busy cutting away. I'm dreaming. I'm got an imagination going on here. I'm busy. Go away, Mom.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen.
handsome queen.
Like all the words were swapped up there.
The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her
Knock! Knock! Knocking it over. Electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Is that a thing? I've never heard of that before. Oh, I missed that one. Oopsies.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, wow. Oh my god. The entire thing is taking up my screen.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Bro's imagination really is taking over. This would be cool, even if it was just like,
He was so proud
like
of
this
having
right here
created
could work as its own game right here. Though. This
his
is
own
cool. I
eyes,
would definitely
he'd
play
become
this.
something greater than a
I would play this. Even though I am playing it technically, but
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
oh, there's Princess. Gotta go get her.
My imagination is as
It's
real
a handsome
as my body,
queen.
he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh my god. Is that my locker? Yeah, it looks like my locker. Bruh, it looks like my locker, bruh. Imperial Palace. Is that the Chinese restaurant? Nintendo Switch?
We began to forget the world we know.
I bet it
think
smells
pained
so
him to
good in
remember
here.
Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh yeah, it just smells so good in here. It smells so good.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Is this, oh, that's Lewis. What is he? He's not even doing anything anymore. What are you doing, my guy? Yeah, he's gone a little insane.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
This is cool. I like how it just changes art styles. Is that the handsome queen I see?
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting me.
I know, I've returned. My people. Is that Molly? Why is Molly here? Why is she a cat? That's a big boy right there.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
What is that? What is that? That looks like a guillotine.
thing left to do. Bend down his head.
I'm about to simp so hard. Oh yeah, thank you.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That is messed up. That is messed up. Who does that leave? Who does that leave us
I
with?
wish you could have met him.
Does that leave us with Edie? I thought I already explored her room though.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
I'm about to get some lore. Some yummy
I'm not
lore.
sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Okay, this
I
is
wish we'd stayed.
the last room here.
But I understand why we left.
I would be too afraid to be up here. Honestly, this is cool and all, but this is too high for me.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Also, how did you even move a bed up here? How did you move any of this stuff up here?
What
I'd
happened
hate
when I
trying
kept
to
coming for a
maneuver
long
around all this stuff up here.
Maybe I should have come sooner.
Is this where Edith stayed? This is where Dawn stayed.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left
Oh,
now
this
is
is
to
where
tell you
Edith
about
stayed.
that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Wow.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key.
I forgot about this room.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
So is everyone else just dead?
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Man.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Wow.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen
A bunch
that
of dead
house
shit.
every day of my life.
This is kind of scary. What if the tide returns? What if there's like a big tsunami that comes and swoops me up? Takes me into the sea.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh, I didn't lose my way. I know how to get there. I'm cool.
I got turned around.
What? Did it like turn me around or something? I've been going straight this whole time.
I started seeing things.
Unless it was a deer actually out here.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
You forgot that there was a bed?
That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Wow, you forgot all this existed. You
Or
forgot
maybe
furniture existed.
I came back to them.
Oh, wow.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh,
It's mine. Edith! Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
She really is gonna rip it.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Why is her mom like such an ass?
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
That's sad.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Where'd she go?
After that, we moved around a lot.
Yeah.
We both tried to make the best of it.
This is very relaxing.
A few years went by.
Hello. Words.
My mom
Letters.
didn't like to talk about it,
Letters and words. Words and letters.
but she started getting sick a lot.
Mom, you just coughed on my dandelion.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Oh, that's sad. This whole game is depression
And then I
simulator.
was alone.
Jeez.
The last Finch left alive.
Really? The rest of your family? You're just the last?
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I swimming?
This journal was supposed to be for
Where
you.
am I? Am I in a certain canal? Am I in a certain canal?
Now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Oh yeah, I'm coming out of a certain canal.
Things didn't work out that way.
What a great visual representation.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
What? She died during childbirth? Damn. Did he inherit the house? That was great. That was pretty good. That story was sad. I loved how it all flowed together cohesively. I liked how the art styles would change depending on like the story that it was trying to tell. So it would like kind of divert the art style of the regular game. Like, it's hard to explain. Okay,